I couldn't stop laughing. I spent like 5 to 10 minutes laughing. You know, things are just so ridiculous sometimes. Sometimes you like it used to have to look at fiction for humor, but it's like the real world provides so much humor. It's just I can't stop laughing. Oh crap! First of all, this is I don't know what. Okay, so this probably just stabbed. This is awful. This is just awful. They should capitalize the letters. This is some. I mean, it's just a fucking headline, man. It's a flipping title. Capitalize the letters, please. But go on. Let's look at the New York Post version. I like the Post a lot better. Asheville, North Carolina approves reparations for blacks. Oh, you have to capitalize the B in blacks. Anyway, the city council, a communist city council. Let's change this. North Carolina unanimously voted reparations for black citizens while apologizing for this. Rule of thumb is never apologize. The historic measures was passed by Asheville City Council 7-0. Way to go, Asheville. Way to go. Hundreds of years of black blood spilled. The basics filled the cup we drink from today. Keith Young, Councilman Keith Young said, who is one of the two black two. That. See, this is the overrepresentation, right? All right. This is called overrepresentation. Okay, to be represented, you need 13. Basically one out of every 10. Okay, this is called overrepresentation. The reparations won't come in the form of direct payments to black residents. Instead, investments will be made to areas of racial disparity. Ah, ah. The resulting budgetary and programmatic priorities may include, but not be limited to, increasing minority homeownership. How are you going to do that? Give people who've earned to people who haven't, and access other affordable. Oh, okay, we already have affordable housing. Increasing minority business. We have that. They're just poorly run. Strategies to grow equity and generation. Okay, so I'm kind of laughed out. All this is nonsense. Okay. One of the keys, like, this is like the Frankfurt School, right? The Frankfurt School was set up in I think Columbia University, by the Nazi Party, right? So, what the Frankfurt School tried to set up was, this is like racial offenses, right? This all this is to explain inequality, racial offensive, and you know, okay, so this is my new little crazy theory here. It's like, you ever seen movies where, or even TV shows where people have chips in them and they're just waiting for activation? This is what I view this like. So a lot of these people in the education system, a lot of kids have been implanted and they're just waiting for the button to be pressed so they'll be activated. This is all this is to me, right? So let me cut to the other article, right? So this is the same one I was talking about earlier. This one's by USA Today by Joel Burris, right? And it seems from the Asheville Citizen Times. Let's see if the Asheville Citizen Times hired a crazy liberal communist or a regular person. Let's read. So I read this: historic slavery, discrimination, and denial of basic liberties to black residents, and voted to provide reparations to them and the descendants. Why would anybody who's white or Asian even live here? They'll simply just move. They will not pay reparations. They would. Where would they get? Again, this is just white flight. This is all that's happening, and we see the examples what happens here. It's not white people leave, then violence goes up. It's violence happens and white people leave, okay? Hundreds of years of black blood spill, okay, I read that earlier in the other article, is simply not enough to remove statues. Oh, black people in this country are dealing with issues, our system. No, they're dealing with nature, they're dealing with evolution, okay? You can't change these things. The, and you're dealing with things that are cultural. You know, everybody with a brain pretty much knows what rap music is. Okay, it's a communist tool. Okay, and people say it the other way involves let's just say people from Israel, right? But it's that's all it is. It'll always defeat black people because it glorifies violence. It glorifies everything that makes people in normal society fail. That's all it does. Okay. Let's see. Increasing generational wealth should. Okay, so the resolution calls for the city to create a community reparations commission. CRC. Inviting community groups and black people. It will be commission's job to make concrete reparations again. If you're gonna force somebody else to pay for the mistakes of others, and they have a chance to leave, they'll leave. They will leave, and rightfully so. Councilwoman Shanika Smith, I wonder if she's black. Who's black? Oh, they actually mentioned that. Said the council had gotten emails from those asking, why should we pay for what happened during slavery? Slavery is an institution that serves as a starting point for the. Okay, so no matter what you do, they'll always try to move the goalpost, and in this case, back it up. Okay, even though black get tons of welfare, tons of housing opportunities, they fall further and further into the into poverty, right? Again, blacks were fine. Okay, they were fine until free government services happened. Okay, Lyndon B. Johnson. Okay, look that up. Okay, you'll have these people voting out of his hands. That's the exact words that he said. This is, well, not the exact words. He said it a little bit more gleefully than I. Councilman Vijay Kupar, who has often split with Young and Smith on police and budget issues, said he supported the measure for moral reasons. This was this Kapoor guy. Okay, he's probably Indian. Lesson is liberals get the bullet too. But he said skeptics should look at the more practical reason. Data showing large disparities between Americans and African Americans and other Asheville residents. Again, these people are, again, growing up, they've had more opportunities than me. Okay, I'm not a white, I'm not a black. They've had more opportunity than me. They just do things wrong. The government needs to get out of social justice. Okay, it's not the government job to empower people. It's not the government job to push social justice. Right? The government has no right to tell somebody, quote unquote, they're beautiful. They have no right to tell somebody they're ugly. The government's job is to just build roads and shut the hell up. Okay, that's the government's job. In fact, no, if the government wants to tell people something, tell people that makes them successful. Increase the marriage rates. Graduate high school, like Larry Elder says. Wait till you get a full-time job before you have a kid. That's what you need to tell these people. Anyway, Kapoor continues to be on his knees here. The council allowed an hour of public. Okay, so what I hear about these public things, right? Nothing ever changes, right? The public will have the naysay, and these council members never listen. They push their shit anyway. Okay, they have their minds made up. These are not good people. When you have the minds made up, you're not a good person. Okay? These people they don't listen to the public. In fact, they'll probably listen to the wrong people. Okay. Good God, did I just read this headline right? Holy crap. Anyway, Rob Thomas, community liaison for the Racial Justice Coalition, which led to the push of reparations. Thank. Okay, so a lot of cities that have these they try to hire like community liaisons or the different ways to describe it. They tend to hire people with the ideology of social justice. So it strengthens their cause by being social justice, by having more social justice people. This is really bad when the government creates jobs that it shouldn't create. I would like to see some pushback. I see all the quotes for pro this, but where's the pushback? And it was also important that the country government joined Thomas said to that the county's government joined Thomas said to ensure issues were lost between the Bunkaby County Board of Commissions is not clearly behind the reparation measures, though it's for the Democratic. And we read this here. This is just nonsense. This is just destined to destroy the community, and then they'll blame somebody else that's not them. Okay, this is the problem with. Okay, so a lot of times in feminist controlled communities and nations, even how rare they are, they always pass blame, and they'll never get to the root cause. They'll get to the problems, but they'll never get to the root cause. Okay, all this will be solved by getting rid of free programs, putting men back in the homes, and stop giving money to the woman. Okay, that's how you solve all these things. You'll hear these truths once in a while, but you'll never hear it from like major politicians. Okay, they know. Okay. Anyway, I'll leave this here. Enjoy the good laugh. I sure did for 5 minutes. Then I frowned again. Share, save, subscribe, thumbs up. Take care. Bye.